Hi, everybody. Welcome to Dandelion Cottage and Marvelous Monday. I'm Leslie Watkins. I hope everybody had a great weekend. My weekend was busy and uh, I had my COVID booster and my heavy duty flu shot on Friday, and I was down for the count. So even though I had lots of stuff going on, I had the Friday night was the Watercolor Card Club Zoom, and then on Saturday we had the 10th session of the 12 weeks of Christmas, and then on Sunday night I had my Dandelion Cottage design team meeting, which was huge fun. I had a couple of wonderful guest speakers. It was just terrific. But anyway, I plowed through all that stuff, even though I think I would have been happier just sleeping off all the effects. But today I feel good, and it's a marvelous day. So, welcome. I'm going to do a little experiment today. I've got some vellum cardstock. So, I'm going to grab a piece of this. If I can get the package opened. Okay, and for those of you who have not used vellum before, it's a wonderful material, and the kind or the grade of vellum that Stamping Up sells has this beautiful translucency, and yet it's got a really nice weight. So it's not a thin, it's not a super heavy. It's just right, and so I'm going to see if I can do a couple of things with this today. I've pulled out an old set of dies. Now, these are not available any longer, but we do have some other dies that are similar. But this is called the poinsettia dies. And I wanted to use some of the smaller flowers in this set. And because I liked this set so much when it came out, I actually got two sets of it so that I could pass them through the machine at the same time. Now I want to do some of these fine sprigs as well. Okay, I think that should do it. And the next thing I want to do is I just want to cut down my vellum so that it passes through the machine nicely. So I'm just going to cut this in half. These are 8.5 by 11. I'm just going to cut this at 5.5. I'm going to get my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine out. If you don't have a cut and emboss machine, tell Santa you want one because it will, if you don't have one and you haven't used one before, it's going to expand your crafting horizons, and I'll give you a little bit of a sense of that today. So I'm just putting my vellum in there, and then I'm going to take my dies and arrange them on the vellum. Now this is a double die, so this die has the veins of the petals, and this die cuts out the outer shape. So I just want to get those lined up carefully. I'm not doing a very good job. Here we go. That looks pretty good. And you see what I've done is I've put a Sharpie mark on the back of the die so I could line them up. So here, okay, so this one, it's kind of, the Sharpie mark is just about worn off, but I can just about make it work. There we go. And then all these little tiny ones. All right, I think we're ready to go now. Just going to roll that through. And this just exerts pressure on the dies to push them through the paper. Take this out. Let's see how we did. I'm going to probably be using these a couple more times today. What I'm working on is a series of tags for a couple of tag swaps that I'm in, and I wanted to get this kind of a wintry look. This one's a little bit stuck. I don't want to tear it. There it goes. It's got a little piece. That looks beautiful. And this one, there we go. Okay, so here are, and I hope you can see these. I'll zoom you in a little bit better. So what I have now are these beautiful kind of translucent, gorgeous flowers. And then I also have these little kind of berry sprigs. Let me get a piece of cardstock that will hopefully make it easier for you to see these things. Oh, that's not going to help. Let me get a different color. That's better. All right, so I think you can see how pretty these are. And you can just, you may be able to just make out the little veining in the petals. So it's kind of embossed. There you go. All right, so that's step one. Now the next thing I want to do is I want to layer these up. So for this, I'm going to use glue dots because the vellum is not very absorbent. Okay, those on there, and so I just want to make sure that they stay together. So I'll grab a glue dot, put that right in the center, and then I'm going to offset. Well, actually, before I do that, let's give it a little bit of a curl. So I've got my bone folder here, and I'm just going to curl these petals going in various directions. Okay, I want this to be very dimensional. Same thing here. Okay, now I'll stick them together. Okay, so there's my flower coming along. I'll do the same thing with these little ones. Now you want to be very, very gentle when you do this so that you don't pull off any of your petals. So these tag swaps I have coming up are really fun. So one of them is in the Dandelion Paper Pals group, and you are all invited to participate in that if you are a regular follower of the program here, that's a private group, Dandelion Paper Pals, that I started to engage the community in inspirational activities. So if you like what you see here and you get some ideas to make a project that you'd like to share with everybody else, we would love, love, love to see it. We're all about sharing ideas and inspiring each other and just seeing how far we can take these ideas. And in the Dandelion Paper Pal group, you can post your images of your projects so that everybody else can see them. So if that sounds good to you, just in Facebook, search out Dandelion Paper Pals, ask to be admitted, make a comment below, because that way I know that you are someone who's been watching the channel, and then you will be admitted into the group. So once you're in that group, we have a Christmas tag swap going on right now. And if I'm not mistaken, I think today is the last day to sign up for it. And you can select whether you want to swap with 1, 2, or 3 different people. And you can read about all of the criteria for the tags while you're in there. Basically, it's Stampin' Up! Stamps and dies. However, it could be retired product as well as current product, because we want this to be a scrap busting event, okay? And we want everybody to use up all the wonderful supplies that they've been saving. And that's all there is to it. The other tag swap I have is an international tag swap, and I've selected to swap with 3 people, and in that swap, anything goes. There are no rules. And I'm really excited because one of my swappers is in Hong Kong, another one is in Australia, and the third one is in Florida. And I'm really excited about that. So that's why I'm getting prepped for those events. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do, I have these beautiful, delicate vellum sprays, and I'm just going to flatten those out a little bit, make sure that they're laying flat. And then I'm going to get my tweezer because I have a feeling I'm going to want to have that handy. I got it. It's stuck in the back. All right. I'm just going to hang on to that for a minute. And next, I'm taking my Pearlized Enamel Effects in white. And if you haven't used this yet, you're going to be, I think, surprised at how pretty this stuff is. Because it's not just white. It has a, I don't know if you'll be able to see this on the camera, but it's very, let me hold it straight so it doesn't drip. But it's very luminous. It's definitely pearlescent and very shiny, very pretty. Does not look like plastic. It's just gorgeous. And so I just want to do a little experiment here and see what I think about having it on here. And so far, I'm really loving it. All right, now the trick to this stuff is that it does take, I'll zoom you in so you can get a better look. It does take a long time to dry. And if you've got any playful critters jumping around your craft room like I do, you might want to put this someplace safe. Some people have said it dries within 2 or 3 hours. I'd rather be safe than sorry. I prepare a bunch of these at a time, and then I let them set up overnight because I don't want to have to do it more than once. Now you could do something like this with your embellishments. There are those pretty pearl embellishments that would work very well for this. But look how quickly you can do it, and you can get a whole bunch of them for not a big investment. So there we go. I think this is upside down. No, that's the right way. All right, I want to try, while I'm at it, I'm going to put a little drop in the middle here, see how I like that. All right, so there are some embellishments that I'm going to be using on my tag swaps, and of course I will show you those when I'm able to. You know, the rules are you can't share your swaps until your recipient has received them, so I don't want to spoil the surprise for anybody, but I think I can show you some of the things that I do to prepare for the swap. So there you have part of the embellishment that I will be using. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it gave you some ideas. And if it did, please share what you do with your ideas in the Dandelion Paper Pal group. I'd love to see them, and I know everybody else really would too. It's a really awesome group of people, and everybody's very friendly, and I think you'll really enjoy that. So thank you so much for joining me today. I will be back on Wednesday. Let me get this in the camera. Sorry, I'm all over the place here. There we go. I will be back on Wednesday for Watercolor Wednesday. And just as a quick reminder, the Watercolor Card Club is open. So if you're interested in learning how to paint a new subject each month, and join our Facebook page and post your pictures and be invited to our Zoom party at the end of the month to talk about our pictures and what we can do to make them better, what's good, what could improve them, and just share all the work that we're doing. I would love to have you join us. The information for all of these things will be posted in the description below. After the video today, I'll put all the links up and help you find what you're interested in, learn more about it, and ask any questions. If you have any questions at all, please get a hold of me and I will do the best I can to answer your questions. I'm just going to check. I see Kelly's with me today and Cheryl. And oh, Cheryl's already working on her tags. Good for you. I've been a little bit out of commission to get a lot done, but I've got a bunch of stuff done. All right. Well, stay well, stay happy, stay creative, and I will see you next time.